This is Teresa McMiller. I am a local Indianapolis writer. I also work for IPS as a classroom assistant. But when I'm away from the classroom, I focus upon reading and writing original work that I've written. And today I am recognizing that today is Maya Angelou's birthday. And I wrote a poetic grandmother poem in her memory. Phenomenal woman was Marguerite Annie Johnson, tall black queen wearing her African rainbow kente in her hats and wraps. Poetic grandmother wore many faces in her lifetime. About a caged bird singing songs of her pain, her poverty, and her greatest achievement. Instead of being defeated by her bad circumstances, the bird escapes from the cage, becoming the poetic grandmother, living free and unrestraining. Poetic grandmother was like a young child with a sponge head soaking up knowledge and shined her sunbeams of intelligence upon U.S. presidents and history's greatest men, Dr. King and Malcolm X. Poetic grandmother rode into the civil rights battle with other black soldiers like a queen of Egypt in a gold chariot and a crown of earthly gemstones. Poetic grandmother, the free bird flying and traveling in Mother Africa, living amongst pure Egyptians and Ghanaians, speaking cultivated French, while her mind turned into an artist's rainbow canvas, teaching and writing. Freely the caged bird speaking with a lion's teeth and a prophet's godly wisdom based upon her life experience. Poetic grandmother loving the spotlight, delighting in calypso music and singing and dancing. Caribbean queen decades before dance hall. Poetic grandmother knows that she is a black queen, not afraid to be her authentic self to a world of Hollywood glamour and decadence. Poetic grandmother knows she is a black queen and never compromised her black self to mainstream America. She says, "Still I rise," and reveling in her black queen glory. In just 86 years, poetic grandmother lived her extraordinary life beyond the hope of a slave. The free bird flew into eternity, transforming into a majestic eagle, soaring into the orange sunrise. Even the poetic grandmother must get her sleeps, but someday, on the pulse of the morning, the Lord himself waking up the poetic grandmother Maya, she walking with him in his righteous glory in earthly paradise. As one of her many daughters, I have an obligation to write, to speak, and be bold like poetic grandmother. As a daughter of my black mother, I must show my black self and soldier on. I have stories to tell. As long as I have breath, I am poetic grandmother's Maya's legacy. And that is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.